Alrighty, just decided to do a quick live stream again tonight. Got the kids in bed, so figured I'd try this out and see what happens. I'm just got the light here, trying to see if I can get it a little bit brighter or not. Yeah. Oops. I think that's as bright as it goes. Anyways, sorry, my voice is a little cracky tonight. Today was a day where it started to get really nasty out. The day started off not too bad, and then it went and got really snowy and icy, rainy, wet. So we were gonna go and do a job today, but decided to stay home. We actually had a lawn care job or fall cleanup job come in the other day. I had someone message me and wanted a fall cleanup done, and she actually approved it. But this weather is not very nice for fall cleanups anymore. I actually just took my mowers or took my Walker B and the Ferris back over to my parents' store. So the only mower I have left is my Walker T over here, but it's broken. We can't really use it. The power dump's broken on it. I've got a wire broken on it, and I've got something else got fixed on it. I was working on it the other day, got a couple of things fixed on it, but it didn't get it all done because I wasn't sure how to fix the other things. So it's just sitting out there now. I may just have to take over to parents to try and fix it in the garage because this weather is terrible right now. So I am just trying to get my equipment away because this weather doesn't look good for the next week. I'm not sure how I'm going to get this other job done because she did ask me when I can do it, but I'm not sure when I can do it. So we will see what happens with that. But yeah, this weather has turned pretty nasty all of a sudden. It's I'm gonna look at the weather again because it was pretty pretty bad today, and I think it's supposed to be up and down for the next week. So sorry, my voice is just done. Don't know what's going on with it. So it's snowing today. It says it's supposed to start raining again, so it's supposed to start raining. So it's supposed to be like 4 degrees Celsius for the next 2 days and to -4 Celsius on Friday. So we've got eave trough jobs we have to do. I don't know if they're going to get blown out or not because it was really cold the other day. It was like -10 at night. And yeah, so these eave troughs, I don't think we can clean with this cold weather. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hopefully tomorrow, the one job we have to do is a window cleaning job and eaves. I'm hoping we can actually clean the eaves out. Um, I'm not sure about that though. We're going to figure that out once we get there. I'll take my blowers and stuff. And I did get my winter tires on my truck the other day. I took my winter tires that I had on my old truck and I got them put on my new truck. And I'm going to take my old truck off the road for the winter. I'm not going to drive it unless I really have to. You actually have to get new tires for that truck as well. So I need to take it up to my mechanic and see if I can get some new tires for that truck because the tires are very bad on it. He actually told me at the start of the summer I should probably get some new tires, but he said they should last the season. So, but I can tell they're bad when I'm driving. I can tell they're really bad and getting really worn out. So I need to get new tires for that. And I've got my winter tires on the new truck. Got the old tires taken or the summer's taken off the new truck. So now I gotta store them somewhere. I'm actually gotta clean this one garage up where we keep all the stuff for the trailer park, clean that up, and then I gotta sort that area out to put the mowers and the tires in there. I think we did put the gator. Actually, last year we didn't put the gator. We left the gator out all winter. We were using it pretty much into late December because I was cutting trees up at the park here. But I need to clean that room out and get everything put away because this weather's looking pretty bad coming up. So yeah, we just got a bunch of jobs we gotta do, and I don't really want to do them just because as soon as the weather turns nasty, it's not fun doing it. But this one cottage we have to do their windows for. It's a pretty big cottage. They want inside and outside done and cleaning their eaves, and they don't have the heat turned on in there. They have the heat turned on in the basement in this one small section, but it's so cold. Yeah, we got some snow here today. Well, I don't know if it was snow. It was I don't know what you call it, like ice pellet or whatever. So it wasn't good. Hey, Dougie, if you want to come up and talk again, here's the link. trying to get my light to work, but I think the light just died on me. I haven't charged this thing up for a while, so I think it's dead. So I'm kind of sitting in the dark now. I might go turn this other light on and see if we get some extra light coming out here because it's dark. I don't think that's going to do much, but I got a new computer yesterday, so I'm just I'm not in my office now. I'm actually upstairs because my other laptop, the screen was broken on it. As soon as you lift it up, the screen went blank. So I had an external monitor for it. So I was using that, but it's kind of getting annoying having the screen down and try and type and stuff. So I kept up with it for a year, but I just finally got sick of it. And I just set some money aside to buy a new computer. So I bought a new computer. So that's what I'm using. I got a brand new MacBook M3 with the new M3 chip in it. It's the MacBook Pro. So there's the M3, just the regular M3, the M3 Pro, and the M3 Max. So I just went for the M3. M3 Max. Sorry, Pro. I don't need the Max. Max was gonna be way more money, and it just gonna be way more than it needs. So I think what I have now is way faster. I've been editing the videos the last 2 days, and I just snap them out really fast. Now on my other one, it's taking me like 2-3 days to try and get my videos to load up and then like offload and whatever. But this, I've just been banging them out fast. So I've actually tried to upload now. My problem is uploading is very, very slow right now. I just started a video again this afternoon. It's only at 52%. I'm hoping it uploads quickly again, but as soon as I leave the computer, it goes kind of into sleep mode. It just kind of stops download or uploading it. So it takes forever to upload videos now for some reason. I don't know why. I checked the speed of the internet today, and the internet is actually working pretty fast. It's like 46 speed down. What is download? I think 7 or 8 upload, which is faster than what we had before. But we live in the country, so we don't get fast internet. We get slow internet, but it's faster than what we used to have. So doing everything I want to do on the internet, especially uploading my videos, takes a little bit longer. But I've got a whole bunch of videos already queued up to upload to this channel, and then I've started to get more videos ready for my other channel. I've got another channel, just like an ASMR longer cut video where I don't edit the video, I don't speak it, I just kind of just put me mowing in it and with no talking or anything in it. So I've got that channel going. I haven't uploaded anything since the start of the summer, so I'm gonna try and work on getting those videos all edited up really quickly and just mass spam that channel again, try and get that channel up to the point where I can get that one monetized, because I think I'll need 500 subscribers and 1,000 hours or something like that to monetize that one. But I bought an 8 terabyte hard drive at the start of the summer, and apparently it's full already. I don't know how I did that. It's completely full, so I had to delete some stuff off of it. But once I get my other channel stuff all uploaded, I can just delete that stuff because I don't really care about that. I just upload those videos, and then I'll be able to hopefully keep up with it. But I'm running out of videos. I got almost all my fall cleanup videos edited, and I'm just queuing them up to upload right now. So I'm just slowly uploading them, and then I'm gonna have I gotta think of some other videos to upload or to do. I've got one actually on my Echo spreader. I need to go make a video on, review video on that piece of crap. And then another video I was going to do was a comparison between the Walker Grammar seat and the Walker Comfort seat. Been meaning to do that since last year. I just don't get time to do it. And when the campers are here, I always get the background noise in it, even with my mic on. So I don't really want to have background noise with like people talking in the back. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, my voice is all cracky tonight. Anyways, yeah. So that's my goal, to try and bang these videos out lots now. I want to get my watch time on this channel. It's getting very hard to get my watch time. I can't get anybody to watch my channel or watch for long enough. What did you say, Dougie? We are trying to service 100 lawns in 3 days to get them looking good. Holy crap. That's insane. You're going to have to go hard to do that. See, we've already had our Thanksgiving, so we're good. We're like done for the season. Today I actually took my bee and the Ferris over to my parents' place to store that stuff. And then I've got the Walker T I've been trying to fix. I put the new what do you call that? The new chute on the GHS deck. So I got that done. and then I've got an arm on the box I have to fix, and a cable for the power dump inside I have to fix as well. But I tried trying to figure out how to do that the other day, but I could not figure that out yet. So I'm gonna try and I don't know. I gotta get that done, but it's crappy weather now. And I don't have anywhere in stores really to fix it. I can take it to my parents and probably do it in the garage, but they don't really have many tools over there. And I've got tools here, so I can kind of walk back and forth from the back to the front to try and get this stuff I need. But when I go to my parents, there's nothing there that I might need. So um, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I gotta go work tomorrow. I got a job I have to do tomorrow. Actually, the next 2 days I gotta go out and work and got a window cleaning job tomorrow, and then the next day I have to go do my storefront window cleaning. Um, so I gotta get those done, and then this other cleanup we just picked up, which I'm looking at the weather. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it now because Friday it looks like Friday it looks like it's gonna be like -4, and these leaves are gonna be all frozen to the ground. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It's I want to get these jobs done and make the extra cash, but I don't know why this lady left this asking for a cleanup this late in the season. It's like November 21st. Sometimes we're under snow by now, but I don't know. I'll see what happens. I may email her and tell her I can try and go do it Friday. I don't know. I'll see what happens. I don't understand why people leave it so late for. It's crazy. Wow, 36 in a day. Man, see, I can't get that many done in a day because we're so freaking spread out in the stupid rural country area that we live in. Um, the most we've ever done in a day, and it always depends from year to year. It depends. But the one year I think me and my crew we did, oh man, I think it was like 25 lawns in one day. But I think there was me and three other guys or four guys. I think that was a year when I had like five guys working for me, where there's five of us doing lawns. So I think that's the most we've ever done. It is 25, but on average, um, depending what day it is, well, also our lawns are getting bigger and bigger, so that's kind of making us not get as many lawns done in a day. But we can bang out usually between I think 15 to 20 lawns a day now, depending on our route and the size of them. But we've got a lot of lawns now, especially our Thursday. Holy frick, 30 a day. See, I need to do that. I need to get more lawns in a day. Um, But even if I had, like, I used to go anywhere and everywhere. Like, I used to drive so far. I've got this one commercial lawn. This one kills me. So it's like 20 minutes away from the furthest town that I go to. I keep on saying I'm gonna drop it because I don't want to go and do it. Because honestly, it's a 20-minute drive to get there. We can mow it in about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what part of the year it is. And then another 20 minutes back to the all the way back home, like to the next town back home. That's 40-minute drive time with four people in the car. Um, I am charging them. What was I charging them this year? 200 and what was it? I forget. $220, something like that. And it should actually be like a $300 lawn. But I really want to drop it. I really do. But the money screaming at me, just take it, take it. But if I drop that lawn, I could pick up more lawns in my closer to us and get more root density. And I actually have this another town like 20 minutes north of me. Um, is I've been getting a lot of calls from up there lately, and I just refuse to go up there. Just because I don't know where the lawns like. It's kind of like another country cottage town. But just to get up there is another 20-minute drive, and then if I get up there and all the lawns are spread apart, then now you're driving so far apart to get these lawns. So I mean, I do have a Monday I could do that with, but I don't want to risk getting the lawns and then getting up there and then they're so far apart that it takes like 10, 15, 20 minutes to drive between each lawn. Then I'm not making money again. Um, yeah. Well, I used to do some stupid lawns, man, just because I started out and I needed the money and I would just take on any lawn. There's one lawn, I swear, I must have been like 35 minutes away, maybe even 40 minutes away that we did. I just did it because I needed the money. But then I realized I'm going up there, I'm not making any money at all driving up there. I was charging the lady like $90. It was a huge lawn. It took me like an hour and 10 minutes to do it by myself. I was making no money on that lawn. So finally I told her no. Then I told this other lady up around the same area no, got rid of those ones. And then I've only got one guy I really don't want to do his lawn. He's probably a good 30 minutes from us, and he's the only one we do up there, but he only wants to get like 3 times a season. And if you watch some of my videos, it's one of the big steep hill. Actually, I've got a video coming out soon with his. Um, we did a fall cleanup there. He's got a really steep driveway, and then the back is all just this stupid steep hill. So he wanted that cut 3 times this season. I missed it once because we just couldn't get there. But I charged him like between $300 to $500 to cut it, and he doesn't care. He's loaded. So I have to charge that because we have to drive like half an hour, 35 minutes to get up there, and then the same time to get back. But it takes us about maybe half an hour to cut the lawn. We basically just push the bottom part, and then we have to we trim the hill because it's a lot of rocks too. So I'm not taking my mowers up there, and you can't get them. It's too steep for the mowers. So holy really? See, I can't see. This is what frustrates me. Like my cousin, she's got a lawn care business too. I think she's got like 200 lawns, and she actually bought a company or two. She bought I think 2 other companies, so she got lucky there. But even if I bought these companies, I wouldn't have any I wouldn't have employees to do that kind of work, which I would like to. But they're all close around here. I'm trying to get lawns closer to me, but I don't really get many calls, man. Like I really don't. I don't know why. I think, and especially like people post on Facebook looking for lawn care. It's either her or this other guy that always get recommended. This other guy that gets recommended is brand new in the area. I think he's only been doing lawns for like 2 years. But I actually picked up a lawn this year. Or was it this year? Yeah, this year that I guess he was cutting. The guy told me he was terrible. He wouldn't show up. So we did his lawn. We just fall clean up, and then we did the lady beside him wanted fall clean up too, and she had 2 properties. So I think they're using him as well. So we end up getting that property, but apparently he's just not I don't know. I think he took on too much too fast, so he just can't handle the amount of work that he has. And then apparently he just wasn't showing up some weeks. So you can't have that. For me, I show up. It's your business. It's the way you make money. If you don't show up, you don't make money, right? So um, I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people go and say they're going to cut the lawn and they just don't show up. I try to if we're not going to show up, I try and um, call the customer or let the customer know we're not going to be there. But mainly the lawns, we're there every week. Is more like the window cleaning stuff that we have to go and rebug due to like maybe um, like rain days or whatever. But yeah, man, I want more lawns like that. Like I've got how many lawns do I have close to me? So I've got one lawn just literally actually I had 2 lawns this year, just a couple down the lake, like 30-second drive out of my driveway. There are 2 right beside us right there that we're doing this year. And then we've got another, I'm trying to think, across the lake, we've got 1, 4, 5, 6, I think about 6 on the other side of the lake. There's a couple my guys hate doing. I hate doing them too. Actually, there's one. It's a really small lawn. You have to push mow it. My guys hate it. Um, it's like a $55 lawn. It's not even worth doing, but it's kind of on the routes. We try and make it on the same day as we do the other lawns. But I never actually had any lawns on the lake. I never actually had any customers on the lake until like 2 years ago. I don't know what happened, but I just blew up, man. I blew up down on the lake. I got so many. Yeah, I know how it's done. I just can't get the freaking customers, man. Like I can't get the customers close by to me. I don't know why. Like if I could get another 3 or 4 customers close to me, I could drop some of these further away ones. And here's my other thing. Like my goal, I don't know if I've told you this before, Doug, or not, but my goal was to try and get all my lawns $100 lawns, like nothing under $100 lawns. But for me to do that, it's hard because a lot of the lawns we have are just small cottage lawns. And you can't charge them $100. They're like my minimum. I'm trying to make my minimum $75 per lawn. But even that, some of them I can't charge that much. I'm going lower than that, and I should just say no to those customers. But when they're on my route, I just say yes because I want the work and I want to get that money coming in. Even though I mean, I don't need that kind of money anymore because it's not really worth it. But um, my goal like 2 years ago was to just start getting $100 lawns, and I never honestly imagined in my life I'd be having lawns that are being $100. I never did. I couldn't even imagine having a lawn over $50 because I would show up and I wasn't sure, my pricing. I'm still not completely confident on a lot of my pricing, but I'm happy with what I'm getting for lawns. Um, but like I've got this one lawn. I think I told you this other day, but I picked up that 31 commercial unit place. Um, that's a cash cow. Like I had my buddy help me quote that because I had no clue how to quote that, and it's a cash cow. It takes my guys 2.5 hours for 4 guys to cut it, and I'm making a ton of money. I make more money on that property than I make on probably one of my worst lawn days ever. Like I make just as much on that as I do on like a really bad day. Then when we do that one on that day, we have all the other lawns we cut as well. So it's a pretty good day. Um, but like I got a couple of big commercials. So like that one commercial I have in that town, I don't really want to do anymore. That one's like a 200, I think $25 lawn or something like that. Then I got another one closer in the next town over. It's a 300. I think I'm charging 325, I think, or 350. I'm gonna put up again next year. So I'm gonna try and like get more lawns like that where they're higher price. To make crew, we do about 5 or 6 lawns per hour. 60 times 40. That's not bad. 200 bucks 40 an hour. So we've got this one street we picked up. There's 4 people on it, and that's what we're making to do 4 lawns. And I think we can do it in like half an hour. Half an hour, we can make like 240 bucks. Um, they're all small lots, but I charge them a whack ton of money because we have to drive to get there, right? And they're biweekly lawns, so I just charge them a bit more money because we have to get out there. And if it's biweekly, man, you gotta pay for my crew to get out there. So what's your is that this the lowest you go for a lot? Will you charge cheaper for any lots or see? I find it hard. Like I always talk to guys who have lots in the city, right? In the city lots, I know you can't charge that much for, and they're always like $40, So that's why it's good to get like 5 or 6 in a row on a city lot because you just bang a ton off and make the money that way. But for me, it's like we're all like cottage country, um, not really any residential. So, well, I guess the cottages are residential, but they're not like in the city, like real city lots with cement driveways and stuff like that. So they're a lot bigger. Nice. That's not bad. See, my minimum is try and drop the gate to 75 bucks, but like I said, like some of those lots you can't really do that for because they're really small. Um, and I've got a couple people that I'm gonna try and put up, and well, I'm gonna put more people up again next year. Give me one second. I need some water. I can't. My voice is just done. See if that works or not. Probably not. All right. Yeah. See, I talked to this one guy. Actually, he came to the expo with me. He's down Niagara Falls in Ontario, and I think he said he's charging about $35-$40 a lot. And I can't wrap my head around that, man. Like so little for these lots, but I guess they're small. If you got a ride, and I don't even know if you get a rider on a lot of those lots because they're city lots. I guess if you have a 36, you can get in the backyards and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I can't imagine doing a lot for that cheap. But I mean, I guess that's why you hustle and you try and get 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 lawns or whatever all in the same street, right? So you just bang them all off. So if you had that 40 and you can do them in a couple hours, you are making some good money there. But I don't know. When I see what we're doing, I'm like, man, I want to charge more because we've got some big lots, and some of the big lots I have, I'm still not really charging enough for. I've got this one guy. My gosh, he is. It's funny because he doesn't want anything done on the books. He's so like I don't want any paper trail. So I put his price up this year, or was it last year? I put his price up this year too. I think I can't remember. I know I did it for sure last year. I might have kept it the same this year, but he goes to me at the when we did fall cleanup. he gave me the money. He's like, yeah, just you don't have to put me on the books. I'm like, I put things on the books, man, because if I don't put things on the books, then I can't buy stuff. I can't buy my equipment. I can't buy my trucks. I can't buy all this stuff. If I have stuff off the books, the government's going to come find you and say, well, how did you afford to buy all this stuff, right? So but he's like, well, I've been doing this kind of work like forever, man. I nothing was on the books. I'm like, well, I don't know how you buy stuff, then, because if you're not on the books, man, you can't freaking buy your equipment. You can't write stuff off. You can't, you can't run the business proper. So he's so cheap, man. And actually, I think, was it last year? I think it was last year or the year before. We hit his air conditioner unit outside. He's got one of those like small ones just out beside his deck. He said that we had hit it, but he had told me in the spring about it. I'm like, dude, you can't tell me in the spring. Like, if you noticed in the fall, you should have told me in the fall. So um, I took the hit on that one. I'm like, I don't know if we did or not. I really don't. I mean, we took our lawnmower and the blower beside it to try and see if it was the same level as where it would have hit or not. But I don't know if it was or not. So anyways, I took the hit on it. But I told him, well, get me the bill and give me the bill, and I'll send you a check. And because that's how I do when the damage stuff. I do it through my business. I do it through the books. I write a check so my bookkeeper can see that. So I just he was trying to get me to trade him the work for a fall cleanup, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that, man. And it took him like 5 minutes before he actually finally would go and give me the bill. But I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'll send you a check when I get the bill. So it's funny, but he's just cheap that way. Um, yeah, you know what? I try to do that too now. I try and figure out how much money I'm gonna make per day on my lawns, because I want to know how much I'm making after I pay my employees. Because if I'm not, like, I mean, you can have 100 lawns a day, but if you're not charged proper, you're not gonna make money, right? So I try to do that too. Like, when I get my stuff for each spring set up with all the lawns, I try and go through quickly just how much each route is gonna be that day, just to see if it's actually gonna be profitable or not. There's some days, like I said, that one where we do that 31 unit, that's it's it's not a bad day. It really helps to bump it up. But that one we do on like a really low day, we do some bi-weekly. So the bi-weeklies don't really add up that much, because the bi-weeklies are usually a little bit cheaper price lawns. But I think I'm trying to think. I think Thursdays are our biggest day. Like, and when I mean biggest day, I mean they're our biggest lawns. We got most of our bigger lawns that day. And then Wednesday's a pretty big day too, because we got a couple of big lawns. Then Tuesday we had the that big 31 commercial unit place, plus a whole bunch of smaller like bi-weekly lawns. But yeah, like each year always changes. Like, this year was this the first year? Yeah, this was the first year we added Tuesday lawn care. So I started out only cutting lawns Thursday and Fridays. And then I just got to the point, well, do I add another day, or do I just bring on another person on, just bang off another couple extra lawns a day? So I just kept on bringing more people on. We just had 4 people cutting lawns Thursday, Fridays, because we could do it. And then I just started getting more calls, and like, I can't do it anymore. So we added a Wednesday. Was it last year? Yeah, last year we added a Wednesday. So that's where I put all my bi-weeklies. So Wednesday was basically all my bi-weeklies, and it wasn't too bad. And then this year, when I found out I was getting this this 31 unit place, I asked the guy, well, I don't have any days open. The only days I have open are Monday and Tuesdays. He's like, they don't care when they have it done, just as long as it's done. As long as it's done the same day each week, they didn't care. so so that's what I did. I just added those guys on Tuesday, and then I started picking up more lawns. So we just had Wednesday or Tuesday day. And then actually the other guy I was just talking about, the cheap guy, we used to always cut him on either Thursday or Friday. That's his preferred days. But I always send him a letter in the spring. This year, never calls me. Never calls me till like the week before we actually cut his lawn. And then I'm like, well, I don't have space, man. My those days are full. Like, you can't wait till the week before to call me and expect to get that day. So we went and cut it on Wednesday, and he called me up kind of all bitter about it. I'm like, well, I don't have any other days, man. This is the day we can do it. And then he's like, well, if you can do it, just Thursdays would be better. I'm like, well, I'll try, but I can't promise, man. So my guys just kept on cutting Wednesdays. He shut up after that. So if you want your long cut, you get it done the day, you know. But even if you know what, honestly, even if you did call me early, I still would do them Wednesdays now because that's just the way it's worked out. And my Thursdays are stacked too big. My guys don't want to go out any later than they have to. Like they start at 8 and they want to be done by 5. I'm like, man, come on. Like I've got one guy that he doesn't like early mornings, so they would always start at 8. But before I was starting like 7, I'd leave at 7, get the first lawn by, depending on where we were, I kind of I kind of look at it and say, well, if the first lawn is 15 minutes away, we'll leave at like say, like 7:45, and then so we can be at the first lawn by 8. But this guy, I know he want to leave at 8, and then by the time they got the first lawn, it's like 8:30 or whatever. Like, and then so now your day drags on, right? Your day's not going later. So I like starting earlier. Honestly, I love starting earlier. But when I first actually the one commercial property we have, that one that's 20 minutes like really far away. We used to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. We drive the 35 minutes to get there because they said we could cut it like 7:30 in the morning. So we would start that one at 7:30 in the morning, then we will work our way back. But now they go and cut that lawn. I think this year they're cutting on Thursdays, which is a stupid day to do it. I think was it Thursdays they're doing, or Friday? No, I think they're doing it Fridays, which is stupid because they're already in the one town that's only 20 minutes away from it. So now the next day on Friday, they have to come cut lawns down around here, then head all the way to town, which is now like another 35, 40 minutes away from here. They have to come all the way back. So I was like, I don't know why you guys are doing that. Like, if you can fit it in, even if they pull a longer day on Thursday, yeah, you may have to work till 6 or 7 o'clock at night, but then your Friday will be shorter. And for me, I love having the short Fridays, man. If I whenever I worked, I always tried to get as many lawns done on Thursday, and then Friday we can have a shorter Friday. I mean, it's the same hours no matter what because um, it's still going to cut the same amount of time, but you're just cutting in one extra lawn on that Thursday or whatever. So that's what I would have done. But I mean, the guy that was in charge of doing all the lawns, he didn't want to do that. So I'm like, whatever, it's up to them. I tell them, I give them the lawns that they have to cut, and as long as they get cut, I'm okay with it. But honestly, if that was me, I would just go out cut it. But I do understand too. It gets hot and humid here, like so hot and humid. Like if it's really hot, I think we had some of the hottest days this summer that they just couldn't do it, man. They're just so hot and tired, which I understand. So um, I get that. My one girl, I don't know, she's trying to get me to get them tank tops. I don't know how I feel about tank tops for being professional or not. My wife says I should just do it, but I don't know. Maybe I buy them some tank tops next year. But I bought shirts that were really expensive, and they're a lot cooler than the shirts we had last year. But they're still complaining about them. So I don't think what we have or anything we have, they're still going to complain. Nice. Yeah, I've got another commercial. Actually, a couple of my commercials. I know the one that we do in this one town called Lindsay, like 40 minutes away from here, 35, 40 minutes away, depending on how fast you drive. Um, they said we can start whenever we want in the morning. Like we can hit that and start at 7:30 in the morning, which is fantastic. Now there are a couple houses across the road from it, but we've never had an issue with that. I don't mind doing that one early in the morning. I've got another commercial one that we could probably start a bit earlier. I'm not sure what their I never actually asked them. They actually have a new maintenance manager now, and I actually need to get his email so I can email him a letter in the spring. I have not got his email. I gotta look it up or find out from somebody. But yeah, we've got. I'm trying to think. Oh, another commercial one, that 31 unit one. It's like a cottage association. So I call it commercial because it's kind of commercial price or whatever, and it's a huge lot. But we can't start that one until 8 o'clock. I'd love to start that one earlier, but he said 8 o'clock's when we were allowed to start it. So I mean, if they leave my place at like 7:45, they'll be there at 8. Or even like 7:50, they'll be there by 8. It's only a 10-minute drive from here, so that one's good. If they can hit that one right up in the morning, that works out really well. Um, but yeah, man, I'd love to get more lawns per day as well. But just like I said, we've got a lot of bigger lawns, and the bigger lawns they take like an hour to cut. I think I'm trying to think. If I said most, I think I think like an hour and 10 minutes is the most that we've got so far that we've had to cut, how long it takes us. Um, so in the spring, of course, it always takes a bit longer because the grass is thicker longer. Then in the fall, it finally, we can bang them off quicker. But um, I don't know. I like the bigger lawns because I can charge more money for it. Um, but then with the bigger lawns, it's harder to fit more lawns in as well. I'm almost at the point where I'd love to send out another crew to try and get it all done. But I mean, I won't make any money if I send another crew. I have to pick up another like 20, 30 lawns to do that. And even at that, the Monday is still open, so I'd have to go and try and fill Monday up as well, and then try and figure out how to get all my other work done as well. I have to get my second crew for the for those days. So that's what I'm trying to. Well, I'm going to do that again next year, but um, for next year, I think I've only got one employee so far that I know is coming back. Maybe two. I'm trying to work on this one guy as well, but I've got one prospect right now that wants to come work for me next year. It's actually customer's son, so I got to email him and just talk to him. And then I had another guy email me. I've got ads out already, so I got another guy email me. So I'm gonna email him back. Well, I actually did email back. I'm just gonna wait to hear back from him to see if I can set up an interview with him because he said the start date of April works fine for him. But I did email him let him know that it's only seasonal. So if you're looking for full time work like all year long, um, I'm not going to be able to get you that full time work. So um, yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on. I'm just trying to get this stuff all sorted out this end of the season, but I still feel pretty busy. I still feel like I got a lot of stuff to do, and I can't wrap my head around everything what I need to do. So, anyways, everybody's jumped off now, so I may jump off as well because I'm just trying to upload these videos and get some more done. This video's gonna take forever to upload this video still, so I may jump off now and oh, somebody's back on. Maybe I'll stay on. I don't know. Yeah, I was just gonna jump off, but if whoever's here wants to have a chat or whatever, that's great. Ask me questions or whatever. This is Dougie again. I'll put that up if anyone wants to join. There we go. If you want to join the chat, come up on the camera with me. That'd be cool. Yeah, but we're just winding down for the season, so I'm actually pretty tired today. I've got 2 more days that I need to go work this week, and I don't know. This weather's bad. I don't really want to work in this rainy, snowy crap, but I'm gonna have to go out there and get her done. Um, and then next year, I'm already thinking about next year. I'm always thinking about the year ahead of me before it's even started. So I've got one prospect already, I think, for a employee, which is awesome. So I know I've got one employee coming back for sure. And this other prospect, I need to get interviewed with him and just see if I want him or not. He's actually worked for a lawn care company as well this year, apparently, his dad said, but it's like how far of a drive that is from his place to where he was, like a 40-minute drive. So it's pretty far from where he lives. So it is only like a 10, 15-minute drive from where he lives now to my place. So um, hopefully I can hire him on because I need to get lots of employees for next year again. I need at least probably another 4 for lawn care. I was going to try and hire 2 more to come work with me, but I may just only hire 1 because a lot of jobs we had last year were just like 2-person jobs, like especially my deck cleaning jobs where like you only need 2 people and having 1 person just standing around is such a waste. But saying that, when we do window cleaning jobs, some of them are huge jobs that I need at least 3 people for some of these jobs to get all the jobs coming in done in a timely manner. So not sure how it's gonna go. Not sure how next year is gonna go for work. I'm a little bit nervous about it just because it's very hard to find employees, and I know I need employees if I want to keep up what I'm doing. And I already have a ton of jobs already pre-booked for next year for like window cleaning and stuff. So I need to really get on top of that and find people to help me out because if I can't find people, it means I have to go by myself. And some of the jobs I don't want to do by myself because I need help with ladders. And I'm not climbing up ladders by myself without help on some of these places. So uh, yeah, that's just for next year. But anyways, I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm tired. I know it's only 9:30, but I'm I'm just exhausted. Um, so yeah, if you guys haven't done so, if you've watched this to the very end of this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the cool stuff. I am planning on doing a giveaway sometime soon. I just haven't had time to organize what I want to give away and what I want to do with it. I know what I want to give away. Just try to find time to make the video to do it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the giveaway on the YouTube or do the giveaway through Instagram. I may do two giveaways, one on YouTube, one on Instagram. Or I may try and get Instagram traffic over to YouTube to do the giveaway over here. So, anyways, guys, that's it for me for tonight. I just thought I'd just jump on quickly and see if anybody wanted to jump on or not. And I don't get many people watching my live streams live, so that's cool though. Anyways, guys, I see you later.